Last time we played, we did the intro, we did the first battle, and basically our main protagonist is now the head of his clan, I guess, his group, the head of House Wolfort, and now he needs to decide on which country he's going to go accompany. And we either go to Afrost or Hyzant, and we don't know yet. We're gonna decide. Well, chat's gonna decide.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolfort. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going too. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huet.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Hey there, Frank. How you doing? How was the stream?
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Yeah, Durlag's tower's pretty rough. Asfrost or Hyzant. What would that we had the time to visit both, but we don't. Although I may not have my own token of conviction. It is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. It's not how it works. Alright, oh boy, it's time. It's basically chat. Alright, the path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party, laid out through voting scenes. Alright. We can begin persuasion. Key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. You need to talk to everyone on your journey. Oh, so that's why. Okay. Okay, so by talking to everyone, we might be able to tip the scales.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esfrost will give us a warm reception, even if their weather won't. Ooh. So, do we want to go to the Salt Lands or not?
Say,
Doubtless, S-Frost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think?
Serenoa.
I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. You guys want to go to the Salt Lands? Okay.
Listen, lad.
Let's talk to... Ah, you want to go to Hyzant, do ye? Care telling me why, my lord? Oh. Oh, this unlocked earlier. Because we talked to the guy in the, during the festival. I think we'll go with this one. Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Yeah, we gotta go with the unlock, always. Yeah, Conehead in the garden. Doubtless we could learn from the minds of the ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask them for a book, but I've always been of the mind that the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thank ye for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Oh. Undecided.
say.
What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzant? Oh, we don't have the unlock. I just have a feeling. The salt from the source has made them prosperous. I would be interested in seeing how that wealth manifests itself. I don't have a majority. I just have undecided. I got 2 undecideds. Feeling, or I want to know why, how rich they are. Hey, the Rombi, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Undecided can vote for Frost. No, undecided will not abstain. They'll just... You don't know what they'll vote.
I suppose.
Ah yes, the source. One can only wonder how it differs from any other body of water. Now that you mention it, I would very much like to see such a sight with my own eyes. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You have given me much to consider, friend. He is also undecided.
Lord Serenoa.
S-Frost soldiers are said to be among the strongest of all Norzelia. However, it is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. I want to go to Hyzant. I want to go see the salt. Hyzant has its charms as well, I'm sure, but what about it appeals to you, my lord? Oh! Ice Mage. It is said the skill of their mages is unequaled. Would you like to test your skill against such warriors?
Quite true.
I have heard the same. What magic I have seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able. My bow against their spells.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there may be some merit in visiting Hyzant. Oh, so many undecided. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't handle the decision. Is there anything here? I just wanted to see under the bridge, I guess. Make them all undecided and embrace the chaos. That would be funny. I wonder if we're gonna fight on the bridge in the future. This is too detailed not to be, right? Hey there, Borm, how you doing? Want to
Lord
talk to
Cyrano.
Anna? Frost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. I want to go to Hyzant. They say Hyzant is the nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? The medicine.
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats performed there by your belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hyzant. Have you played this before? I have not. This is all new to me. So are we going full chaos? And just... Yeah, what Anna started undecided. These three started on Frost. You will kill chaos. Yeah, I did. We should play that, by the way. So, we good with this? We're more than likely gonna go to Hyzant now. Let's see if the scales will tip. Begin the vote.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Frost or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
If that is your wish, then so be it. Hyzant is just as good as Frost. Hey there, Azura. How you doing?
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow.
I changed my mind.
Hyzant has its charms, I admit. Charms I mean to see for myself.
Forgive me, lad.
I've been wanting to visit Frost for a while. Oh. He could not be, changed.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Hide away boxes of tokens. Oh. I sure hope that's the right decision. We're going to Hyzant.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant.
Oh boy. I sure hope that's the right decision.
We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Why do we need a scale? Because it's a holy relic.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
We're basically a diplomat.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzant.
Oh? Huh? Complications?
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
No, already a faux pas.
Would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant. Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners. Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins. Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
I mean, you can always wear a cloak and a hood, right?
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
So what is the story? Basically, there's 3 countries. They all have a necessary trade good or element that the others need. And basically, they've been at war for, like, the North has iron, the East has salt, and the West, I think, has fertile lands, something like that. And now we're, like, in a time of peace, but peace is fickle, and who knows what's gonna happen.
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
And now we're going to the east. Gonna go see the salt mines. The Holy Salt Empire, basically.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Nozelia's only supply of salt.
And also, it feels very Fire Emblem-esque. I think that was the intent, though.
Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
Well, Valkyria Chronicles, the difference is, your country is, like, tiny. It's like Iceland big. Compared to 2 big countries surrounding them.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
Fire Emblem has 0 triangles. That's absolutely a lie, by the way. The whole battle system is a triangle.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war.
Yeah, Belgium. Yeah, it's definitely the feel I think they were trying to go for. Yeah, because Fire Emblem had like sword beats axe and axe beats spear and spear beats sword. That was the whole triangle.
None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Cyrano?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
Axe Killer Spear beats Axe. Yeah, but that's because it reverses the triangle. There's two ways to the triangle. Mind blown. Uh-oh. The bongs.
What's that sound?
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Could this be?
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Byzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
All Byzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The Holy State has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality. As a result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly, if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Hey there, Freeport, how you doing?
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
Oh, that's nice.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Silent? Why?
I reiterate that typically, she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
Oh boy.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Oh boy.
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
Is the church the baddies? Maybe, we don't know. Maybe we're the baddies.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages.
In the tent?
None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Oh, he's totally dead. He is totally dead. Is this some sort of discount Fire Emblem? I would say more like discount Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home.
Discount movie.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
It's political strategy, Freeport. You just don't understand.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
Oh, our true thoughts on the endeavor? I think it's a significant stepping stone towards peace between the three nations. I think it a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone. I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon. You don't say that to the guy. That's not diplomatic. Oh my god, you guys are terrible. This is what you should say. Okay. Political faux pas aplenty.
I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, is that not a slight to our efforts in this endeavor?
Even so, I will not deny my curiosity. Pray, tell us more.
While we may indeed be working together, our motives differ. There's no disputing that. But we must accept that reality and join hands if we truly wish to enrich our nations.
I see. So you believe in freedom and competition.
Uh-oh. Freedom again.
However, in such a world, only the strong will thrive and the weak will weep.
Even so,
Lord Serenoa, the Holy One wishes for peace and equality across all Norzelia.
Oh.
It is our hope that you will trust in the Holy State's good intentions.
Well, guess it was a faux pas. Oh, I was right. Yet again, chat.
of course.
The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret, but there is something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. Is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Yeah, that might save Dad.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzant's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the Ministry, and let them admire Hyzant's pursuit of life and magic.
Think Lila's gonna join us? Well, it depends on, you know, how the scales will go, right? Oh, we got an exploration. Oh, we got an event here. Oh boy. It's time for more talking. Sure love movie night.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love? I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
I mean, he's the prince, right? The youngest prince. That's his role. Ministry of Medicine. Look at that water.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
Are we gonna have necromancers?
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
Like dads?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
It's time to get a lich.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant.
What's that supposed to mean?
Of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
What was his problem?
Sir Noah, I could use some fresh air. if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. Of course, rest as long as you'd like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Oh, there's merchants. Hey, Lucky, how about a revolution? We're like level 3. Ain't no revolution is gonna be done at level 3. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. That's true. The sins of the father. This has less to do with the goddess's teaching than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. I find it difficult to understand why, in this nation that touts equality, the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. 222. You mean to say the teachings ignore efficiency and profit? This nation was built upon their profits from salt. The source is a sacred place, and yet only the Roselle are forced to labor away there. Izan has already accumulated sufficient wealth off their salt taxes. I doubt there are any who wish for more in exchange for such painstaking work. No. Good. It's rare for foreign dignitaries to be allowed in the ministry. Take your time looking around. Ooh. Oh, hello, guy. One of the 7 saints. Everyone in Hyzat knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzat, but the faith and happiness of her people. The font is terrible. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? But we cannot ignore the wealth's importance in the equation. How has the holy state achieved such balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will their fate not waver? But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer was different for everyone. I think going back in the ministry is gonna end the exploration. The answer is simple: following the teachings. Do so and you shall be blessed by the goddess herself. All those who live in Hyzan can see the happiness that comes with those blessings. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly 7 have the people completely under their thumb? Interesting. Do these choices affect the story? Yes. Yes, they do. It's, you know, the scale thing? Like, we're going pretty deep into freedom right now, and freedom is really well regarded in Aesfrost, so I don't know. Minister Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he still is a role model to all of us. Though it seems he views Minister Sorceley with distaste. I had heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Sorceley stem. This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant. Though I honestly don't understand why. Hyzant is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask you not to interrupt Minister Sorsley's work. And please stay away from the source. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzant's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Minister Sorsley oversees all Hyzant's dealing in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. I must ask you to turn back. Okay. Patrol around the source is always tight. Source is just ahead, but you'll have to turn back. Cannot go past here. Okay. Trying to see if there's no hidden stuff here. Wait. Yes. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. The goddess's teachings condemn the Roselle to backbreaking labor at the source to atone for their crimes of their forebearers. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I have no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. It must be nice having freedom to roam around another nation. Excuse me? The source. Sorry, can't say no much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. So nobody knows what's going on with the Roselle. Interesting. Like, they know they gotta work, but nobody's actually seen how they work. From the source to the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine that the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their face. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? It's called the Goddess's Shield, and it protects us and the salt from any who would do us harm. You know, so far, like, the only good side is our side from what we've seen. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Oh. Stock up on fiber? I don't know if I need fiber though. It's true. That's very important. Oh, hello, old man. Eagle-eyed elder. Welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolforts has always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you only need to ask. You'll be able to promote unit classes here. Oh. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. Elites. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks: recruit, veteran, and elites. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats, maximum TP, and unlock new acquirable acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance in battle. You can only promote a unit's class if they're at or above the specified level and you have the appropriate metal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the metal. We need to be level 10. So those are the new models. She gets a feather. That's it. At the rate of 1 level every 2 hours, we'll be promoting in 2 months. Nice. Quietus are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They don't consume a turn, wow. They consume Quietus points and not TP. Each Quietus may only be used once in battle. What the hell is a Quietus? Medals are used to promote a unit's class. Oh. Oh. Increases max Quietus point slots by 1. Grants the currently acting unit a guaranteed critical hit. Okay, these are pretty good. Quietus are like battle tactics. Yeah, I noticed. Should I get these? I mean, it's only 1. Alright, so cavalry and hawk riders are known for their superior mobility. This grants them the ability to move freely across the battlefield. Although venturing too far from their allies leaves them without support and puts them at risk of a concentrated enemy attack. Yeah, we know that. They should, therefore, stay close to the main force and utilize their mobility to either flank or get behind the enemies who draw near. While acting alone can be dangerous, a team of 3 or more cavalry units or hawk riders can prove quite advantageous in battle. They can provide much needed support to each other and actively intercept enemy troops or sail soldiers lurking in the distance. Doing so would separate them from their allies with healing magic, so taking recovery pellets would be a must. Alone cavalry units and hawk riders are challenging to handle, but the real strength lies in their numbers. So what is the best way to make use of their exceptional mobility? The question gives insight to a commander's true worth. One must be swift, but never hasty. Speed can be your greatest asset, or your greatest enemy. Okay, so notes are just notes. Who would have thought, right? Now let's see if we can upgrade something. Increases max HP by 10. That's pretty good. But we need 6 iron, and 6 iron is 150 each. 6 times 150 is 900. We would have enough. But I think getting +1 to damage on everyone would be pretty good. Yeah, I think that would be the way to go. Math. Forget about it. Okay, we're still pretty good on pellets. Okay, so they only have a limited amount of stuff at the tent, but okay, it's time for math, guys. We need 2 iron, 1 stone, 2 fiber, 3 stone, 4 stone, 3 iron, 1 fiber, about 5 stone, 4 iron, 2 fiber, 3 fiber. Remember that, guys. Remember it. Swear to God. Oh, okay, he's got a limited amount as well. I don't think I need timber though. Well, we'll get an extra one. No. Great priority for double attack. Yeah, you're right. We're out of money. We spent all our money on upgrade materials. How embarrassing. Hyzant is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, see anyone vent, be sure to alert the nearby sentry. They claim their city is peaceful, but they are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. Society, am I right? Really makes you think. The goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. The goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all of this. Are you getting converted here? Oh! Money! You know what that means? Upgrades. The ministry research helps save lives. I'm proud to be part of that. Oh, that's good. Good on you. This is as far as you go. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzant. The ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and a source of the people's pride. It's our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality someday. Lich. Lich. Shiny below Anna. Oh. Yes. Nice amulet. Oh, shoot. Not want to do that. Alright, this would give us better healing. Oh, we don't have the stone for it, though. Yeah, Roland would be pretty good. I think you can buy maybe from the merchant. Yes, okay. So we needed an iron. Rolando. Upgrade that weapon. But then again, here's the thing. people we have right now, we may not keep, you know? Who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe Anna betrays us. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to those studies is what brings us the greatest joy. This area is off limits. Pretty sure you'll be keeping cavalry and rogue. I don't know about cavalry though. Like, I would say the only ones that I'm sure we'll keep is main character, that's it. Like, more than likely, Benedict probably won't. Frederica probably won't. Gila. Anna. Like, these two? You don't know. And probably Eridor. Or maybe we keep everyone, right? Our waifu won't? We don't know. We're not married yet. Soon to be married. Lucky's such a pessimist. I'm cautious.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
That's true.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger for the young lord's sake as well.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Is it a fight?
There is a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
Are we gonna have a fight an hour in? Recommended level 4, but we're level 3. Uh-oh. Oh, that reminds me, we got a ice amulet. Increases ice resistance by 30. Probably should give the HP ring to this guy. And the ice amulet to him. Because he's like the tank.
Anna, what happened?
Some researchers at the ministry ran off with its secrets.
To think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers.
Unbelievers?
Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings. You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done. But they could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
No! Well, no, the guy we saw earlier is right there. He's right to the left of Lila.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Sereno.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
New character.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
Look, you said there would be a fight. It's right there. Calm down. Oh, so we can only have 7 units. Is there 7 coins? Get it? Get it?
Ready and willing.
The problem is we gave them all the, who would I remove? Benedict? I'm sure Benedict gets really good. Like, they're all good. I don't know who I'd bring. Like, I like Anna because she has double moves. Obviously, the archer must be incredibly good. You want to have range. We got the tank. Like, Serenoa's the only, the one I'd probably cut out. No, I'd probably take out the tactician, but
I won't let you down.
I don't know about this. I want my badly balanced tactical RPGs back. It's too balanced. I don't know what to take.
Plinius, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Plinius, such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true.
We join
Plinius
Plinius.
and his lackeys to get away. After them.
No. We cannot. Simulation mode. Enter simulation mode by pressing the A button on a unit other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of various actions of the selected unit without actually performing them. Oh my god, so the turns are going to take even longer. Wait, how did simulation mode work? I don't get it. All right, well, what would be the best to do? Should we merge together? Or I'm just gonna take a small move.
You leave me with no recourse.
Here I come.
Now, she probably has plenty of range. Yeah. We gotta be careful not to get caught. Haste! Uh-oh.
Needed that.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Well, that's not good. Ooh. Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it. Though there are exceptions to this rule, squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy. Uh-oh. Thawing ice can melt it be. Doing my thing. My idea. Terrain effects. God damn it.
Come at me. Show me what you're made of.
Fast boy.
Shall we begin?
Okay, I need to get the healer, like, in between the two parties so I can, like,
Sorry to worry you.
keep everyone topped up. Oh!
Knowledge is strength.
Gila has learned a new ability.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Oh, he's resistant.
2 ashes. What?
What?
We will make our ideals reality.
Calm down, Frederica. Jesus Christ. Oof.
Where was I?
I see through you. Most interesting.
Oh, he's a cryomancer. Crying all the time.
Damn it!
I will end this.
Oh, wait a minute. We can double team this guy.
I see your every opening.
I'll take this.
And it's so good. Kind of worried.
You don't stand a chance.
Time to take flight. Take that! I will fight to my last breath.
Good job, Huet.
To survive. Freeze!
Gah!
From where shall we strike? I'll make this quick.
Oh, I don't know about Serenoa being so far out, though. Puddle. Puddles will form when it rains. A fire attack is cast on snow or frozen squares. An ice attack is cast on squares. That's probably good for lightning, right? Yeah. Lightning attacks will travel through puddles. Man. Terrain effects. Oh, he's not gonna survive, is he?
Glenbrook is in your hands.
No!
Shall we begin?
My guy!
You won't beat me!
I shall do what I can.
Oh, this is bad. Can I revive him? No.
Allow me.
Lucky can't be trusted with cavalry. You know it.
With the powers in me, we can win this.
Burn these bastards.
To work.
Do it now.
I see through you.
Time to work.
I think I'm gonna put the plus 10 health to our I'm gonna move Anna to the far side as well. I'm gonna get the plus 10 health to the cavalry. It's clearly I don't know how to use it.
Forward. I'll make this quick. Ha-ha!
Get delayed.
For my kith and kin. Very well then. You will regret ridiculing me. The price for such insolence is your life.
I just put myself between two guys.
I'm a fool.
Yes, I am a fool.
You are not worthy of my time. It ends here.
Oh!
Allow me.
Or am I a fool?
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me. Much appreciated.
This healer guy is a problem. hell? They're healing? Not allowed to do that. Wait a minute. His weapon is a shield. I just noticed that.
Allow me.
Can't do much about this.
So, it falls to me.
Your orders?
Anna. Not much I can do with Anna right now. They've all consolidated.
The hunt is on.
Unlike me. No, the problem with the cavalry wasn't that he couldn't get healed. It was because he got double teamed. Well, triple teamed actually.
I need this. They have to survive. Take this! Gah!
Shall we begin? It ends here.
I shall do what I can.
Can I reach that?
Allow me.
I owe ya.
Yeah, don't rush your cavalry into a range of 3 and you should be fine. You don't say.
Allow me.
Well, that should kill.
With the powers in me.
Where was I?
I do not miss.
It's true.
Time to work.
I'd say the only the only problem with Anna, she's got
won't beat me.
low movement. All right, let's get rid of Battle Mage here.
You're done.
Time to take flight.
Let's try to
You'll
blind.
get no mercy from us.
No blinding though.
Defeat is not an option.
I like that it rewards you for doing good tactical decisions though, like attacking from high ground, doing dual attacks, stuff like that. Letting your cavalry die.
You are not worthy of my time. Very well then. A cold wind blows. Gah!
My turn.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
Have another.
I feel stronger already.
Oh, and a level up. Do it again.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
Just die already! Look at me learning.
Look at me learning. That's what I say.
Shall prevail.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Time for some research.
Oh, look at this guy. Power healing. Miss?
For the honor of House Wolford.
That's bad.
Here I come.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's use strategy here.
Take that! This battle is won.
Die already!
I will fight to my last breath.
Shall we begin?
Time to work.
You won't escape. Victory is within reach.
Have another!
Let's do it again.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
You're wide open!
I fight for peace.
Take out the healer or double scorch these guys.
2 ashes. Wait, we can win this.
Exploit the weakness of 2 units at once. Oh no, my goods, my spoils.
Now then, to work.
I see through you.
Very well then.
All right, only one guy left, and he's running. We got a runner. Who needs healing? Everyone? Especially Eridor, though.
Allow me.
That's the stuff. You won't beat me. Away.
This was Eridor's fight. He got a ton of experience on this one. All right, let's kill this guy. Get out of here. Low ground fighting.
You are not worthy of my time.
The hunt is on.
Let's see if we can't blind.
From this range.
I will end this.
How about some poison?
You won't escape.
Oh, he got poisoned.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Where was I?
At a time like this.
Uh-oh. Nice formation there. Ugh.
I shall do what I can.
Good thing we got a healer that can... No, he can't AoE heal. That's bad.
Allow me. Much appreciated.
The ground is all frozen.
Come at me. Shall we begin?
Oh.
Your lifeblood shall taint my sin. There's no joy in it. Die already. For the honor of House Wolford.
Oh, let's delay him as well.
I'll make this quick.
My turn.
Oh, look at this setup. Look at this setup.
Too slow.
Tactical genius.
My goddess. I'm not your pawn. I am merely...
Oh, I hope we get that bag over there. I just noticed it. Yeah, maybe get defense or health on the horseman.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research.
Freedom.
Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
Take them away, toys.
You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
What will happen to them now?
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
You did well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
If you insist, I do have a request. I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
We will take our leave here.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment? This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
Oh, is he gonna want to join us? The Ice Mage?
You wish to leave Hyzant?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzant. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius's plan. But I was a coward, one who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it. contrary. Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin. Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
And don't touch my wife!
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Freezes squares. Creates icy obstructions. I see. With their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolfort bid farewell to the Holy State. Oh, what are you doing here? Lord Serenoa, I owe you a debt of gratitude. At last I may pursue my research free from the Ministry's stifling orders. I am a student of ice magic, particularly the fascinating crystalline structures of ice itself. You see, as the surface melts, a quasi-liquid layer forms, and... Forgive me, my lord, I find magic to be a fascinating topic of conversation. Though I am but a scholar, I swear to you that I will prove that ice magic has its place on the battlefield. Nice to have you. Okay, you need to survive. Oh, too much iron now. Okay, so let's increase her weapon potency. Oh, do we though? Increases fire magic dealt with clear weather. That seems awfully specific. No, it's not more HP on level up. It's luck when you have full HP. That's pretty bad then. Yeah, it's not great. Also, the archer. I would like to have more damage on the archer. Don't have the stone. What does luck do? I'm gonna assume that luck gives critical. Oh, we can have a Quietus. Requires 1 QP. Do we have a QP though? We have we're holding on to 2 QPs. Grants the currently acting unit a guaranteed critical hit. Recover an ally's HP by 50%. Heal status, ailments, and restore their lord's stats to normal. Or move an ally's turn to directly after your own. That's really good. Which one should we take? The heal, the crit, because crit is good as well. Or extra turn, well, not extra turn, but all of them. Well, I can only choose one right now. Grind more. There's only been 3 fights so far. I'm gonna go with in tandem. I feel like this could change everything. I've got a question about my abilities. Like, what is Pursuit Stance? How can I see that? I can't really see that. I think it has something to do with follow-up attacks.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Eridor, I told you, I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Very well and good, but we also have a wedding to prepare for. Busy times lie ahead, Frederica.
Time to get hitched.
Yes.
I'm just looking forward to
Let us make
it.
a grand wedding. Huette, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I'm just in time. I came to thank you and see you off on behalf of the Holy One.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolfort shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenoa, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
That guy looks like an upstart.
We have heard much about how all in Hyzant are blessed by the goddess's teachings. And yet, they told us almost nothing of the Roselle. What sort of lives do they live here? What sort of life did Mother lead?
Is something the matter, Frederica?
Forgive me. I was merely lost in thought.
Thoughts of the Roselle, I presume.
Yes. I wondered what effect it might have on your relations with Hyzant, now that we are to wed.
Right now, our three nations work together, but none can say what the future holds. Whatever may occur, know that you will not have to bear it alone. It will be a burden for all of House Wolfort to bear, together.
Thank you, Serenoa.
Oh boy. Chapter 4. No, Chapter 3, Part 2. Sorry.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolfort domain.
Horse.
Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whiteholme in the Crown City. Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolford, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzellian Mines.
A New Dawn, Chapter 4. We are at Chapter 4. Bam's away.
That should be the end of that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
Are we gonna unleash an ancient evil?
What in the name of iron?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
Skellies and demons.
What the? It couldn't be.
Ancient city with high technology. That's what I think.
That settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well... Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony?
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it. Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
The roots of the conflict run deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then... I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Aye, all of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come.
Oh, that's gonna be a fight for sure. When do you start speaking like this? What do you mean? Proper English? That's never gonna happen. Good.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica. My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle. And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolford.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt. Though even were that not the case,
You are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord.
You think it's a MacGuffin? Of course it is.
Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
It's in the form of a triangle.
I'd very much like that. Thank you.
Who do we have to thank for this gem? Me. You need to thank me. Immediately. Perhaps I'll have a look around the village and get to know its people while they're still taking the measurements. Your hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. We don't get many visitors to our fair village. Time to gather some info to destroy our companions with facts and logic. That's the whole plan. That's the only reason you talk to anyone. Lord Simon has offered us his protection without a word about our origins or our troubled history. His generosity is boundless, and I fear we shall never repay it. Instead, I simply pray that our village remains protected. I bear a great responsibility to these people. It falls to me to keep their lands free from harm, no matter the cost. It's true. I mean, it's pretty... It's like a shack. We came to this land in the midst of the Salt Iron War, desperate to escape Hyzant's extraordinary cruelty. Your father then granted us asylum in our hour of need. Something flashing, I don't know where. Oh, it's by the well. Shielding us from further harm. I would have done the same. We have a duty to help those in need. I pray the day soon comes that when you no longer require protection and you are free to live your lives unfettered. And I intend to honor that. Let us work together and make this land a prosperous one for your people. I mean, that's the most... I think that's the best one. As do I. Yet I hear whispers that Hyzant demands our return. I tell you now, the teachings of their beloved goddess hide untold amounts of cruelty. We will not survive if we go back there. I pray for the future you speak of, but I know better than to blitherly assume that it will arrive of its own accord. Father granted the Roselle asylum in our lands. Although they once hailed from Hyzant, they are now as much of a part of Wolfort as anyone else. Cat? Meow. We'll just be a bit longer taking Lady Frederica's measurements. Please have a look around the village in the meanwhile. Although we may be under House Wolfort's protection, we dare not leave the village. The goddesses faithful will haul us straight back to the source if they catch sight of us. It's no fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else. Mother gets mad at me if I go too far. You'll be able to venture further afield when you're older. And when that day comes, I'll show you both around the domain myself. Ah, but there's plenty of fun to be had here. I'm sure your mother would be pleased if you took up hunting or fishing. That's because you're precious to her, and you do well to heed her words. Which one do we choose? That will form our character. Form his convictions. Wow, really? I want to see all the big ships in the harbor. Have my word. We'll look at all the ships you like. Just do as your mother says for now. I will. Oh, I can't wait to grow up. And then you realize it was a lie. We've made our home here in the Valley of Hopes. We'd not be discovered. In the hopes we'd not be discovered. Use the lay of the land to our advantage, like. Okay. I wonder if there's something up there. We must be strong and vigilant if we are to maintain the peace we have enjoyed on these lands. I pray today's hunt goes well. I'd love to fetch a fine pelt for House Wolfort. Oh, what a great guy. Think we're gonna fight in the village? Sure feels set up that way. Like high towers. Lots of movement. Yeah, some G's. Oh, notes. Who cares about notes? The Roselle share a portion of the forest's bounty with House Wolfort each year, as thanks for their safekeeping. The quality pelts and fresh fruit make for a significant portion of House Wolfort's capital. Hey, thanks for that, Sombra. How can it be called triangle strategy when it's played by a square? These are geometric insults. I will not stand for this. I'm eternally grateful for House Wolfort. We would not be alive today if not for your protection. As a steward of this village, I pray we can work together to ensure lasting peace. I couldn't believe my eyes when the Roselle arrived in the domain during the Salt Iron War. I'd have never seen anyone so downtrodden. Moves me to my core to see them thriving in peace times after all they went through. Now we just gotta keep them safe. I regret to say this is my first time visiting the Rosellian village. I'm happy to see that they flourished under Lord Simon's protection these last 30 years. So it feels like they're... What culture would the Rosellians be like in today's society? Because it feels like like it feels like Jewish and Indians. Well, no, their plight is kind of like with the Egyptians, right? But I don't think they have Jewish culture, though.
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play. You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
Oh, that's good.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
Isn't he getting
married? I know
married?
You trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
Plotting?
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
All the plots, all the time. It's a bird.
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once. Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost.
Wait, what?
You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
But, Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzellia. And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
Uh-oh.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell.
Or get killed.
Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither Father nor Gustadolf ever could.
Oh boy, ambition. We're talking about ambition.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
This place sure looks...
Fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well.
This place sure doesn't look evil. Well, here's the thing. This is the Freedom Land where ambitions are left unchecked.
You will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
This is what you guys wanted. Ambition. Alright, but we're going to take a small break. And we'll be back with more Triangle Strategy in a few minutes. So stay tuned.